Chinese authorities have slammed international criticism to a new security law for Hong Kong. Article 23, which gives the government more power to crush dissent, was voted in unanimously just yesterday after it was tabled 2 weeks ago. The EU, along with the United States and UK, have warned that the legislation will further damage rights in the special administrative region. Beijing, however, insists security and rule of law is necessary for development. For more, here's Yena Lee reporting.
For Beijing, criticism of Article 23 amounts to external interference. A foreign ministry spokesperson has warned that attempts to smear or denigrate the piece of legislation are, quote, doomed to fail. China is framing the passing of this bill as a win for the rule of law, with state media outlets here underlining that it was voted in unanimously by Hong Kong's legislature and that they had a constitutional responsibility to do so. Indeed, Hong Kong's basic law does require lawmakers there to pass a homegrown national security bill to close loopholes in the system. But if you look a little closer at just who has been voting this in, we're talking about people who were pre-selected by a pro-Beijing panel by just 30% of voters. In fact, the last time Article 23 was put on the table more than 2 decades ago, 500,000 people took to the streets in protest. This time, though, it passed through in record time by a patriots-only parliament, if you will. Article 23 codifies crimes such as treason, insurrection, sabotage, disclosure of state secrets, and more. It expands on an earlier national security law imposed by Beijing back in 2020, and that was one that saw dozens of activists locked up or living in exile and hundreds of thousands of other Hong Kongers emigrate. There are fears that this new law could be used to crack down on the city's last remaining activists, journalists and charities, or at least chill the atmosphere even more so that dissenting voices won't dare to speak up. In short, it makes local security laws align more closely to those here in mainland China.